Okay, this lesson we're going to learn how to find equivalent fractions, and all equivalent means is equal to or the same as. And it's really quite simple if you just know your multiplication times tables. So here I have 3/4, a basic fraction, and we're going to see how many 16ths 3/4 is. Now the the denominators of both of these fractions are done. The numerator is the one that we're missing over here. So all you do is you start with this denominator and you either look at multiplication or division and you ask yourself, what did they do to the 4 to get 16? Well, basic math facts tells you that they multiplied by 4. Now the rule is, and you got to follow this rule all the time, is whatever you do to the bottom of a fraction, you got to do the same thing to the top. So if we times it by 4 on the bottom, got to times it by 4 on the top, and 3 times 4 is 12. So that means 3/4 is the same as or equivalent to 12/16. On this one, we take a look and the denominator's gone now. So they give us the numerator. So you look at the two numerators and you ask yourself, what did they do to the 5 to get 25? Well, times 5. And once again, the rule is if I do that on the top, I got to do it on the bottom. And 7 times 5 is 35. So 25/35 is the same as 5/7. On this one, a little trickier. What they do to the 3 to get 27? Well, they timesed it by 9. Now, we do the same to the top. Now, what this reads on the top is, we don't know what this is. Okay, so whatever this is times 9 will equal 9. Okay, so it's not 9 times 9 equals 81. That wouldn't make any sense. So we have to ask ourselves, what times 9 equals 9? Well, 1 does. And you always just check your number sentence here to see if it makes sense. Is 1 times 9 equal 9? Yep, it sure does. So 1/3 is the same as 9/27. What about this one? Now this one we can't do times because we're going from a big number to a small number. So you're also allowed to use division. So we ask ourselves, what did they do to 35 to get 5? Well, they divided by 7. So if I divide by 7 on the top, I got to divide by 7 on the bottom, and 63 divided by 7 is 9. So 5/9 is equivalent to 35/63. That's how you find equivalent fractions, just by using your multiplication times tables.